Bragging rights are on the line.
Now here's Breezy. Pass to Reese. Carrington, covered by Lloyd. Shot's good by Duchess. What a fantastic rivalry game we have here tonight. Nothing quite like it.
And despite being in opposite conferences, these teams can still meet in the postseason.
And that's one thing that makes WNBA rivalries so special. With a 1-8, regardless of conference, you get more East-West series before the finals.
Now here's Duchess. 5 on the clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over Reese. It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. Here's Duchess. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now here's Gray. Tight defense on her. Pass to Wilson. Jackie Young on the wing. That one's off. Still out of sync. Now here's Breezy. Covered by Lloyd. And a foul on Gray.
Chelsea.
That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for Atlanta. Number 10. Olivia Nelson-Ododa.
Clock at 6. Fades. Misses off the right iron. Outside Young. Spins. There's the triple. And Chelsea Gray gets the 3.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defenses from deep.
Now here's Duchess. She has 7. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington, covered by Lloyd. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. The Aces trailing.
And 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title.
Now here's Breezy. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown.
Showcasing her innate sense of timing on that rejection. Brown knows when to leave her feet.
Gray outside. For 3. Nelson-Ododa with the rebound. Now here's Breezy. Down low. Jewel Lloyd with the steal. Unhindered going all the way. They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike. And the Aces making a change here.
And for Jackie Young, it was not an easy start to her WNBA career.
Yeah, she goes first overall in 2019, high expectations. And she shot just 32% in that rookie year, but things really clicked for her in year 4, 2022. Young winning most improved player, and of course, that 22 season, Aces, her team winning the championship.
Evans up top. Young. Off target from outside. To the paint. Nelson-Ododa. goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here's Las Vegas. It's a three-point game. Inside.
It's stolen by Angel Reese.
Her first shot coming late. Attached short, but it's good off the front iron. Now Gray. Stolen by Breezy. And here's the fast break. To the left side wing. Here's Duchess. Rebound by the Aces.
That's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss.
And that one drops.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. What more do you want from Wilson? She's a terrific basketball player.
Here's Nelson Adota.
Good D from Kalani Brown.
To the inside. Here's Young. Wilson. That one doesn't drop.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Here's Duchess. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Aces with possession. Trailing by 5. To the middle. Pass to Breezy. Carrington outside. Shot clock at 2. Drops in the tray.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here's Young. It's tipped.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Got a hand on it. Pass to Gray. Shoots over Breezy. And Gray gets it to go.
A strong competitor who can score from multiple spots on the floor. Gray has a developed offensive game.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Carrington. Defense is right there. And that one good.
Her shooting percentage is through the roof right now. What a great start to this game.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Wilson with the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Now here's Breezy. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From 13. And she nails the jumper.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range.
And some might shy away from that mid-range jumper, but they've made the most of it.
Gray with it. Breezy covering. Left side, Evans. It's stolen by Carrington. Pass to Duchess. To the inside. Nelson Adota. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack. Evans showing the quick release, had to get it away before the D can get her.
Now here's Breezy. Gray defending. From the top of the key. Rebound by the Aces. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young shot's good.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
Pass to Nelson Adota. And it's in. And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That is the first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. Blocked. And that does it. The Atlanta Dream leading by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin.
Nice start to the game for them, tallying a few steals through one.
They've been aggressive on defense, and it's paid off. So I'm going to expect them to keep it up.
Now here's Evans. The right on her. Pass to Smith. Misses the 3.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. The Aces are very serious about winning.
Now here's Gray. And here's Bell. Here's Evans. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Out to the wing. Here's Breezy. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for Las Vegas, number 24.
Here's Gray. She's got 5. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Screens it from beyond the arc.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option 1 is her excellent shot.
Billings left side. McCowan. He's started by Parker Tyus.
The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Please, please don't take your eyes off her because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Now here is Lloyd. Back to Gray. Pass to Bell. Gray. Lloyd. Guarded by Canada. Lloyd, no good. A chance to add to their lead.
If they get it to double digits, that would make it a very big hill to climb.
Now Gray. Guarded by Canada. Now Bell. To the paint. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. And it's Billings with the rebound. Down low.
McCowan.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Here's Smith. And it's rejected. Canada with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Breezy.
Now here's Billings.
It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Las Vegas trailing. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points. Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
Breezy can't hit. And here are the Aces now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Nalissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
The Aces making a switch. She's off on the first.
Well, even with so much of the season already in the books, there's a lot to still be decided.
Well, playoff position is in play until the very end, especially the way the WNBA takes the top 8 teams regardless of conference.
Yeah, involving everyone into those bubble spots makes the playoff race a lot more intense.
Now here's Gray. 8 points for her. Pass to Parker Tyus. Rejected by Tiara McCowan. Now here's Breezy. Covered by Lloyd. Breezy can't hit. Now here's Gray. Here's Lloyd. He had her back to the basket for over 5, so that's going to be a turnover.
Here's what the Las Vegas Aces have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll host the Phoenix Mercury. And then on Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Washington Mystics.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Reads the play well and gets herself in the air at the perfect moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Breezy. She's got 8. McCowan with the bucket.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you. And some nice touch.
And there's the foul. It's on Breezy. That'll be her second foul of the game. And it's the Aces with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Young. Up top, Wilson. Fires high post. And it's Billings with the rebound. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Jewel Lloyd with the steal. Fast break, Las Vegas. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, with an accurate and smooth three-point shot, you have to take Lloyd very seriously beyond the arc.
Carrington outside. Back to Canada. Pass to Billings. Poked away. And here's Vivians. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's Lloyd. It's deflected. Now here is Canada.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
For 3, Victoria Vivians. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Well, that's an assertive 3 ball by Vivians. She really commits to her shot selection from beyond the arc.
Pass to Lloyd. Up top, Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Here's Parker Tyus. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. To the wing, right side. Now here's Duchess. She's covered closely, and she comes up with the deuce. And here's Lloyd. She has 7.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada.
That is her first foul of the game. Outside Lloyd. To the middle. Shot from 6. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
To the paint. Here's Reese. The putback. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
One shot.
Gray with it. She's got 8. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Duchess. Here's Brown. Basket made. That's her third of the game. And she is now 3 for 9.
Yeah, that's all that he can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Here's Duchess. Buries it from three-point range.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
Here's Brown. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First person.
When you look at 6'7" Kalani Brown, she's one of the most efficient players in the W.
I mean, you look at offensive rating. She led the league in it in 2023. Brown is well over 50% for her career from the field. She uses her size and skill to dominate the paint. In the second quarter, they've had the right approach, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the line.
Well, when all else fails, getting to the charity stripe can really be a great way to change the momentum in a game.
Lets you regroup, stops the clock.
Here's Nelson Nadota over Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. The Aces trailing. Outside Young. Here's Wilson. Second shot opportunity.
It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Pass to Nelson Nadota.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Kalani Brown picks one up.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, Olivia Nelson Nadota.
And she makes the first. Second free throw, no good. Now the Aces with it. Trailing here by 8.
The offensive rebound.
Here's Wilson. Banked in off the glass.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Atlanta Dream leading by 4. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. One player who's been getting it done is Duchess.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. Pass to Wilson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. No, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, Nothing easy inside.
And good that time.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. She went for that pump fake. Hook, line, and sinker.
Now here's Lloyd. Fires for three. Duchess grabs the miss. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Nelson Adota. Shoots over Young. And she was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a three-point play.
At the line for the away team, Olivia Nelson Adota. One shot.
One shot.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Gray. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Inside.
It's stolen by Angel Reese. Nelson Adota.
She's covered by Brown. Back to Canada. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. And the basket by Lloyd.
Well, an extension of the coach on the floor. Gray's outstanding court vision makes her a true point guard.
To the middle. Reese. Here's Nelson Adota. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the away team, Olivia Nelson. One shot.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Timeout called the Aces.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Young, Duchess defending. Got a piece of it, and she gets it back. Now here is Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
The shot by Nelson Adota, no good.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Stolen by Breezy.
It was a good steal, but she may have been better off just following through with the shot.
Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Wilson. Bryant. No good with the triple.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Lloyd with the bucket.
That's some assertive shooting from Lloyd in the corner. She knows that she's got to be able to hit that shot.
To the wing on the left. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here. Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Pass to Breezy. And here's Duchess. Started by Young. Here's Nelson Adota. The layup missed. Las Vegas trailing. Right side, Lloyd. Outside, Young.
Jordan Canada with the defensive effort.
Pass to Breezy. Reese. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
A patient defender with a passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
We gotta see that one again. That block was an all-out effort.
And you can see the mindset she has. When the game's this close, she's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Now here's Duchess. 14 points for her. 6 to shoot. Pass to Breezy. And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense. Here's Gray. She's got 8. Outside Young. Here's Gray. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point. Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
Yelich. One shot.
And it's the Aces with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Down low. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Now here is Lloyd. 12 points for her. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Vivians misses. And here are the Aces now. Trailing by 5. Brown. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And right before the 2025 WNBA season, Chelsea Gray won Finals MVP of the new 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch that 3-on-3 league. Gray playing during the offseason, adding another title to her resume. She's got gold in the games, a few titles in the WNBA as well for good measure.
And the basket by Carrington.
Well, the jump shot, it's been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep on pulling up and just watching them go down.
And that opens up your offense.
Now here's Young. She has 7. Yep, that one goes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Back to Carrington.
Pass to Vivians. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Breezy. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Outside Young. Gray in the post. Breezy covering. Can't hit from in close. And she banks in the layup. And it's the Aces with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Evans with the bucket.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Billings.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
They've done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten their percentage to over 80% now.
Shot good by Bell.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside. That's 10 points in a row from the paint.
It's now become, here it comes, and see if you can stop it.
The three-pointer, no good.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Breezy. 13 points in this game.
And the basket by Carrington.
Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
Gray in the post, covered by Carrington.
To the inside.
Evans. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan.
Pass to Billings.
Great D that time from Melissa Smith.
The Aces trailing. Chelsea Gray for three.
McCowan with the rebound. Carrington outside. Over Smith. And the basket by Carrington.
I like seeing Carrington pull up from here, showing just how impactful she can be on offense.
Here's Gray. And the layup's good off the glass.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Over to the wing.
Back to Carrington.
Pass to Breezy. Makes it off the glass.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rack against the taller defender.
Well, when you're on the wrong end of the size matchup like she was, aggressive play is the only way to get it going.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Atlanta Dream, they're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Now Canada.
Carrington outside.
Pass to Billings. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Great communication between teammates there.
Outside Evans.
Here's Lloyd, covered by Carrington. Back to Evans.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Canada.
Yeah, that pass seemed to catch her off guard, and it simply blanked off her hands.
Substitution for your Las Vegas Aces. Number 1, Kirsten.
And here's Canada. Pass to Duchess.
Here's Harrington.
The three. It's in. Basket number 6 for her thus far. She has missed only 2 shots from the floor.
Right now, the defense needs to work on closing out on her because she is heating up from outside.
And here's Bell.
Puts up the 3.
McCowan with the rebound.
Canada with it.
Pass to Duchess. Now Carrington.
Drew Lloyd with some nice D. To the paint.
Parker Tyus.
Great pass to set up the land.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Out to the left wing. Billings, covered by Smith. And that one's good. Billings.
You love the aggressiveness. She'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Outside Lloyd.
Parker Tyus on the right.
Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Dropping dimes.
Pass to Billings.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Outside Lloyd. The 3 is up.
McCowan with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And the basket by Carrington.
It's just terrific to see Carrington taking charge on the offensive end. And you know the bench loves to see it as well.
Smith, she's guarded by Billings. Back to Smith.
Pass to Lloyd. From past the arc. Not there for her. It's her 6th miss, and she is 5 for 11. Outside Canada. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Outside Young. Back to Lloyd. From outside the arc. Gets that one to fall. That's her 6th. Field goal, and she has shot the ball 12 times.
And Lloyd is a proficient three-point shooter, which is probably why she takes these in bunches.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here is Canada. Pass to Duchess. Reese. Yep, that goes.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Here's Evans.
Now here's Parker Tyus. Reese defending.
Clock at 6.
Back to Evans.
Here's Wilson. Off target at the rim. Down low.
And the basket by Carrington.
Turned on the Jets. Carrington flying out for the score.
This Aces squad struggling. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Back to Gray.
Parker ties the screen.
Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Harrington.
Inside.
Nelson Adota.
Brown grabs the board. Gray, guarded by Canada, to the inside. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Pass to Nelson Adota.
She gets it in there.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
And that one's good. Wilson.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
Here's Canada. Pass to Duchess. Breezy. Left side, Canada. To the middle.
Nelson Adota.
Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Here's Lloyd. The bank shot, no good. Outside Canada. Right wing. Now here's Duchess. Guarded by Young.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely. Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Pass to Duchess. To the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From 15 feet away, Breezy can't hit. Las Vegas trailing. Gray, Breezy covering. To the inside. Shot by Brown, no good. Canada with it, and it's Wilson picking her up. Here's Breezy, and the basket is good.
That's what she does, guys. Takes what the defense gives her and turns it into points.
Pass to Wilson, 14 feet out, and down it goes. 2 points.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson just so difficult to defend. Coaches must have a hard time game planning against her.
Back to Canada. Now here's Breezy. Now Nelson Adota. She's covered by Brown. Bryant. No good on the triple. And the Aces with possession. Trailing here by 8. She gets that one.
If there really is something called a clutch gene, then Brown definitely has it. What a huge shot.
Pass to Duchess. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Aces.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And we can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, burn some clock while they have the lead. Make it your friend. Get their number. Text them.
Down low, Lloyd. It's in! And that shot brings them within just 1.
You love to see how Jewel Lloyd never backs down. She goes on the attack and finds the big bucket.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up 2. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
To tie it up, buries it. Oh, that is an enormous three-pointer.
Always coming through in the clutch. Lloyd comes up with the big-time shot. What a huge one. Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. 0 open threes.
And the Aces call time here.
They can go for the 3 to win or 2 to tie. What's your choice in this situation?
Well, Tim, I don't think you set that decision in stone in this timeout. You see how things play out, but you're looking for the best shot no matter which it is.
That's a good point. First good shot I'd take.
Brown with the screen.
Pulls up on the wing. No good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building. It's a dramatic late victory.